Hello everyone, and welcome to our live watch along show on Football Tour Podcast. My name is Ozzie, and I'm your host for this evening. The game between Wolves versus Liverpool is set to be underway. So, what we'll do in the meantime, we'll go through the lineups and see who is starting for tonight's fixture. In terms of the home team, which of course is Wolverhampton Wanderers, they've got Johnston in goal. I didn't originally think he would start in goal, but I thought maybe they would have gone a bit strong and maybe they would have started with Jose Sa, but it looks like Johnson gets the nod and starts in his fixture. And you've got Totti Gomez on the left, Bueno on the centre, and you've got Mosquera on that right hand side. And in your midfield five, you've got Chichoa on the right, Bueno on the left, Gomez, that's João Gomez, Angel Gomez, and Bellegarde. And you've got Alcadar and Mateus Mane playing a bit more further up. So slight different shape, playing a 3-5-2, so two strikers up top. But I think that will probably alternate as the game goes on. But nonetheless, still some good players in that lineup. A few changes here and there, but I think it's changes that have actually made them a bit more of a solid unit than previously. So let's see what happens in regards to how Liverpool set up. Now, in terms of our lineup, we've got Allison in goal, Robertson, Van Dijk, Gomez, and Jones to complete the back line. I don't think it'll be Curtis Jones at right back. I think it will be Szoboszlai at right back and Jones playing a bit more further up in midfield alongside Gravenberch and McAllister. And thank God our prayers have been answered. Rio and Gomoa starts on the left hand side, Salah on the right, but our coach could not drop his son-in-law in Cody Gakpo. He actually leads the line for tonight's fixture, which is a little bit annoying because I would have liked to have seen Ekatike start today, but he's gone for Gakpo instead. So I guess we've got one element of our wishes answered, but he's looked out for himself and stuck with Cody Gakpo in the starting 11. So make of that what you will, but let's see how the teams perform and hopefully Liverpool can get the win today. I predicted a 1-0 victory for tonight's fixture, and I'm going for Rio and Gomoa to score the match winner. So let's see if that's how it pans out. The players are getting ready for kickoff. I see a few comments in the chat from Ozzie. Big up Ozzie says, I generally am not looking forward to this, Ozzie. I hear you. I think that's because of our previous result a few days ago. But it's a new game, new day. So let's hope it's a new outlook altogether. I was gonna say, why is it that I don't even look forward to our games anymore, Ozzy? I hear you. There isn't that sense of excitement. I don't feel it anyway. I'm sure a lot of us will agree with that. It's just the way the season has panned out. No, of course, results plays a part in terms of you being excited to watch a game, but it's just the performances. Well, the performances have been dire as well. So because of that, there's nothing really much to look forward to, if I'm being honest. As I mentioned, Szoboszlai does start right back. Slot has basically taken my joy away, man. Yeah, I think I agree with that. He'll probably disagree and say, look, we tried to play attacking football, I never see it. But hey, hopefully, a player like Rio Gamoa showcases his talent today and makes a stake in this team because I think it's fully deserved. I feel like he's been knocking on the door for quite some time, and it's very much, more than warranted that he starts in these upcoming games until the end of the season. So yeah, pleased to see him in the team. Ozzy says, "On my days, Ozzy did the fave. We might actually win the FA Cup." I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see if the fade is a good luck charm in this scenario. I'm not too sure that it will be, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me just bring up the scoreboard for you guys, and then we can keep track of scoreline right now. There we go. There you go. That's the scoreboard right there for you guys. Foul there from Gravenberch. Yeah, a bit of a late one. Free kick from Hugo Bueno. Slightly overplayed there. Was like cross to Rian Gamoa. Oh, he keeps in play. The fans jeering him there, but he kept in play there. Oh, tries to find Gakpo. What's Gakpo doing in that position there? He's supposed to be leading the line. Should be inside the box. Let's have a look at the bench as well, because I didn't view it with you guys. So we've got Konate, Kirkes, Verts. Oh, so Verts makes the bench. Fantastic news for my client there. I don't think he'll get much game time today, but good to see that he is on the road to recovery and should be in the mix in upcoming games. I expect him to start against Galatasaray, to be fair. We've got Chiesa, Ekitike, Mamadashvili, Frimpong, Trenioni, and Kieran Morrison gets a position in the squad today as well. Reels on the ball, great turn of pace there. Mosquera making sure he's on top of his game, making that crucial block. So was live with the short corner to Gakpo. No, sorry, Gravenberch that was. Gakpo with the header. He was offside there, hit the inside of the post. Oh, yeah, he would have been onside there. Looked onside to me. Actually, a good header from Gakpo. He needs to do that a little bit more. Look how tall he is. He needs to utilize his height a lot more. Van Dijk. 2019/2020 vibes there with Van Dijk and Gomez as our centre back pairing. And what a formidable partnership they were that season. Of course, helping us win the league title after a 30 odd year wait, which I'm sure we will all remember. Szoboszlai, lets the ball roll. Salah's pass, pushing Szoboszlai back. Joe Gomez to Robbo. Robertson. Pallister, good play. Going back to Rio and Gamora. Come on. Good pass from Rio. Good play there. So was like the corner kick. Hey, McAllister. Trying to hook it behind. Got too much contact there in the end. Robertson to Rio and Gamora. Pass from going back to Gakpo. Takes it down really well. Salah, can he go through? No, he can't. Header from Van Dijk. Not the most convincing header, but still gets it away from Alcadare. Szoboszlai. Salah, nice pass. Oof. Jones unable to get the ball there. Callister, nicks the ball. Gakpo to Rio and Gamora. Go on, Rio. Shoot! Oh, unlucky. Good try. Rio with the ball again to Gakpo. Gakpo, can he shoot? Took way too long to strike there. Now we've got to play it down. Well, ref is just letting the player move on. Good turn from Rio. Going back. Rio on the ball again. Wolves nick the ball away from us. Towards that to Salah. Oh, Szoboszlai, not sure what he's trying to do there. Hits it onto Joe Gomez. Akadari on the ball now. Teres Mane getting onto that loose ball on the left-hand side. Angel Gomez on the ball. Angel Gomez. Jones is really well, but we'll still have the ball for Okadari, and he's a big unit, ain't he? Honestly. Van Dijk already having troubles marking him today. Chachua. Good header from Van Dijk. Gomez for Wolves passes it to Chachawa. Andrew Gomez. Joe Gomez on the ball. Szoboszlai. Finds Salah. Dummies it. Does really well, to be fair. Curry back ball pulled by Bueno. Yellow card by the ref. Szoboszlai to Salah. Not gonna lie, it's a bit of a boring start to the game. Trying my best to stay awake here. Robertson to Ngamoa. He's such an exciting player. Oh, fouls across towards Gakpo, but headed away by Bueno. Salah to Szoboszlai. Oh, good turn there from Rangamo on Chachawa. But he's given a foul away. Good free kick there for Liverpool in a good position. The Wolves fans showing their appreciation for Diogo Jota, who of course wore the number 18 shirt when he was a Wolves player. So huge respect to the fan base there. So was that free kick? Headed away by Chachua. Ozzie in the comment says Aussie FSG, even Michael Edwards can't be happy with how the squad is performing. They've hired a driver that can't drive a guy more than 45 miles per hour. I would say he can't drive past 30 miles per hour, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, that's what it could come across. I wouldn't be surprised if they are not happy in terms of how we performed. But at the end of the day, it's all about results. So that's why I feel like Slot's future is definitely on the uncertainty status, in my opinion. I don't think he guarantees to be a coach next season. Run over the cross there, but no one to attack the ball there, unfortunately for Wolves. Rio tries to come in, but Shower makes a block there in the end. When that the clearance, that's definitely a foul there. Push on Rio and Gamoa from Mascara. Robertson set to take the free kick. Free kick taken. Oh, I thought we found Cody Gakpo there, but bit of strange delivery there. Looping in the air, no real pace in the execution. 22 minutes in. Wolves nil, Liverpool nil. I'm struggling to stay awake. I can't lie. It's not been a great game so far. Going back with the press there. Good reading of the play there from Robertson to cover ground and receive that ball and stop Wolves from attacking there. Robbo to Joe Gomez. Could this be the day where Joe Gomez breaks his duck? Only time will tell. I hope he gets his goal this season. As there's still uncertainty in regards to his future. Is he going to stay at the club or is he going to play the remaining year of his contract? Let's see. I hope that he stays. I think he's a good player to have in the squad. I know injury record may suggest otherwise, but I feel like his experience could be vital for a very young squad, in my opinion. Robertson with the ball right now. Another player that could be departing in summer as well. Jones to Salah. Salah to Szoboszlai. Lovely pass for Szoboszlai to Jones. Jones with the first time cross. Mateus Mane covers really well and makes the block. Jones on the ball to Granberg. Salah, lovely. I was going to say lovely pass to Jones, but Jones somehow still gets it. Granberg still has it. Shoot. Oh, deflection there. Should be a corner kick. Granberg maybe could have passed it to Rio Gamoa on his left hand side, but I do feel like the shot was on. Especially when you're in more central position, you feel like you need to go for goal. So yeah, hit Bueno on the way out. So that should be a corner kick. And Salah said to take it for our fifth corner of today so far. Tell you something we've been working on in training. Salah, the corner kick. Flashed away by Johnston. And Gamara to Szoboszlai. Salah. Too much pace and bend on that ball. That ball with interception. Ecuador at the foul there. Salah. Oh, trying to find Gakpo there. Gakpo not on the same wavelength, unfortunately. Mateus Mane slips. Lovely play from Gravenberch. Twisting and turning. Showing great dribbling ability there. Robertson to Rio and Gamoa. Good play there. Good cross, but no one in the far post to attack. Rio. See the crowd chanting his name right now. Totti. Although the concept Ozzy, we need a quality right winger next season, bro. Gamoa. Oh, um, no if buts about it. I agree. I've said it on a previous transfer show that I did in regards to upgrading on our wingers. I totally agree. Whether Salah stays or not, I still feel like we need to add another right winger to our team. So we just don't have pace on that right hand side. As great as Salah is, he's on a slight decline in terms of his playing style, where he's not as quick as he used to be. Of course, he catches up with all of us, doesn't it? But he's not the type of player that takes on the fullback, and I feel like we need that outlet in our team. Otherwise, we're too predictable. We're trying to do everything through the middle, and in the end, we get caught out. Having wide players like how Rio's performed today, he's been a constant menace, and that's what you want from your wingers. Like to go back, can he shoot? Yes, he can. Oh, not bad effort there. Yeah, not really troubling the keeper. Of course, our angle looked like he was going to hit the target there. Totti on the ball. Like the header, but only as far as Mane. Wolves getting advantage on Liverpool there. Andrew Gomez and Aljo Gomez as well to fend off any challenges there. Go to the Reds. Free kick to Wolves. Soft free kick there for me. Lie to Robertson. Go on, Rio. Cross from Robertson. With the cross. Gakpo trying to get ahead on that ball, but unfortunately unable to do so. I said, bro, Gakpo is so useless centrally. How is a guy that tall not able to win defenders? I don't know. He never really utilizes his height, in those sort of situations, which is a little bit annoying. I just don't think that's his position. I think under Jurgen Klopp, he played that false nine role very well. I think he's trying to do it here, where he's trying to drop deep, but just seems a bit ineffective today, in my opinion. Robbo to Jones. Joe Gomez, shoot. Ah, he passes back to Van Dijk. Robbo passes back to Rio. Rio shot, blocked there by Mosquera. Joe Gomez! Fortunately, his shot is dragged wide. Thought that was the moment. Thought he was going to hit a Gerrard-esque type of shot into the top bins. Unable to do so. Wrong technique there. Should have gone with the outside of his boot, and then that would have led to the shot being a bit more central. Oh, so was that for a good interception, but unable to get the ball. Jones is really well with the tackle there. Gap foul to Granvert. Rio to Sabozlai. McAllister. Sabozlai. Jones, what can he do? No options in front of him. Salah tries to hit it through. Liverpool still have the ball. Attack. And go off foul there. Nothing given. That's on the ball right now. Joe Gomez. Wolves are trying to manhandle Rio. Rio come back down. This is good for his development. He's doing really well. They are trying to be a bit physical on him, but I mean, bar maybe one moment, he's always been on, been able to get past him, or he's been on top and has held possession of the ball. So no, he's been our brightest spark. I'll be honest with you. He's done a great job so far for me. Van Dijk, Chelsea to ground back. Szoboszlai finds himself in a more central position right now. Oh, little nudge there from Chachawa. Don't worry, Real getting back. Foul from Joe Gomez on Mane. 38 minutes played. Still 0-0 on the scoreboard. Bit of a frustrating first half so far for Liverpool. We've had a couple of chances, nothing really, goal worthy, I would say. Half chances or, you know, attempts on goal to an extent. But I feel like we've just been frustrated in terms of the setup of Wolves. But, you can't knock them. That's their style of playing. We have to just accept it. We have to find solutions ourselves. And right now, we haven't really done much to showcase that. We've had a few shots, but unfortunately, they came to no prevail. Gamora. Oh, free kick on McAllister. Is this a Szoboszlai rocket that's going to hit the top bins? Only time will tell. Clumsy challenge there. Excuse me. Szoboszlai said to take the free kick, it appears. Szoboszlai shoots. Ground back. He shoots. Straight at the keeper. But Wolves trying to hit Liverpool on a counter attack right now. Szoboszlai next set. Nice back heel there from Robbo to Gakpo. Pallister. Nice pass. Can Robbo keep it in play? First time cross. Szoboszlai with the header. Oh, misses it. Salah to Van Dijk. Benioni to Szoboszlai. Robbo. Joe Gomez to Salah. Bit messy in the Wolves defensive box right now. Pasta to Rio. Rio does enough to push the ball away from danger. Nice control there from Rio and Gamoa. Good turn of pace there. Oh, I'd say 2 players to block Rio's pass there. But he's doing the right things. Needs to keep going. So Bosley. Pass with a shot. Took about 2, 3 deflections there. Definite corner kick. 1, 2. Yeah, it took 2 deflections. One minute of stoppage time. Goal kick given. Yeah. Should have been a corner kick, but hard to call out in that area or in that moment, to be fair. Chance for Szoboszlai. And that is the half-time whistle. Um, Wolves 0, Liverpool 0. As you can tell, I can barely keep my eyes open right now. It's been a tough, tough watch. I'm just hoping that the second half improves because it can't get any worse now, can it? Remember, guys, this is the 5th round, so if it's still 0-0, it goes to extra time and it goes to penalties. It's going to be a long evening if that is the case. So, got a long evening ahead of us. Let's just say like that. Let's go a few comments and then we'll have a short break. Makai says just rolls on the grass. Dire first half. Totally agree with you. Hey, stop all, bro, with passion. Yeah, I agree with you. Ollie doesn't drink, but man looks like he was ready for some whiskey. Hey, trust me, I need to get some boost of sugar and some fizzy drinks. I don't know what. I need something to give me a bit of a boost because, um, yeah, I'm struggling to stay awake now, to say the least. But um, you guys might as well get yourself a drink, get a snack. If you do drink, feel free to drink whatever beverage you want. We'll be back shortly, and yes, we'll watch the second half, and hopefully it gets better. Other than say he wants extra time, I don't think I can stay awake for extra time. For being honest with you, so we'll have to wait and see. Famia Shuma says, "How do you, man? Pick up yourself, Famia. I hope you're well." Um, I remember you from yesterday. Though. Yeah, big up yourself for commenting. So yeah, we'll take a short break. I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we will go through tactics and watch the second half together. Hopefully, there's a better performance. You know, more shots on goal. Just something for us to talk about or for us to cheer about. Because right now, it's been a very tough watch. So yeah, until then, we'll be back very shortly. So I'll see you guys very soon. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the second half of Wolves versus Liverpool. Let's judge the timing there, a minute late, but hey, it's not like I missed anything, hasn't it? So looks like we got a corner kick. But hey, positive. I'm praying and hoping someone scores. I can't do past 90 minutes. If it goes to extra time, I kid you not, I might have to look off the stream because I don't know if I can stay awake for that long. But hey, let's see. Let's see how the game unfolds. Joe Gomez in the box. Rio left hand side. Go on, grab him back. They're all waiting for deliveries. It's about 2, 3 players inside the box. No, McAllister. Not the pass there. Very difficult to get through the lines. Come on, Salah. Not. Okay. Goal kick. Ah, I have to recline my seat. It's one of those games. Robbo. Hopefully you can still hear me, guys. Yeah, should be fine. Oh, nice play there from Wolves. Grandberg blocked that move completely. Oh God. To Chachua. Robertson heads the ball out for a Wolves throw in. I feel like if nothing's happened in the next 10 minutes, gotta bring on Hugo TK, honestly. Gakpo just I don't really seem like there's an agenda on Gakpo. It's just that as a striker, you have to be effective in the game, and he's not been effective at all. So I feel like we need to make that change instantly and then take it from there. Oh, good cross there from Mascara, blocked there by Van Dijk. Oh, it's a goal kick when that hit it onto the Wolves player there. Joe Gomez to Szoboszlai to Salah. Oh, Salah unable to lay it off to Szoboszlai there. Oh, lovely pass there from Joe Gomez. Beautiful technique. Best pass of the game. Rio to Gakpo. Gakpo driving the ball to Salah. Salah through on goal. What can he do? Can he shoot? Can he shoot? No, he can't. Nutmeg. Jones to Robertson. Robertson shoots. Oh, what a strike! What a goal there from Robbo. I did not expect that. What a strike that was. Well, it's a 10 bro now. I agree now, but I was just trying to be modest there, to be fair. Bring Hugo on right now. I agree. No way. He can't hit a ball like that if he tried it again. It's funny because Robertson, he's had a few shots in his day. He's never hit as sweetly as that. So, yeah, what a strike it was. Great technique. Nice control. And bang, top corner. Sorry, bottom corner. Unstoppable there. Great strike there from Robbo. Come on, a little Robbo at left wing for the rest of the season. Why not? Not ahead of Rio. I'd want it to be where it's Robertson and Rio, you know, as a partnership. Because I think they've done well today. They've actually presented a good balance on that left hand side. Good control from Gakpo. Passes it to Rio. What can he do? Go on, Rio. To Robbo. Robbo with the low cross. Whoa! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, no. He's saying Salah's offside. Oh, there is VAR. I thought it was no VAR. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. That's woken me up, hasn't it? No, he's on. He's on. He's on. The right backs kept him on, Chichawa. That should be a goal. Has to be a goal. No, he's not. He's on. He's onside. Come on, look. I think he's on. Come on. That's a goal. Looked like he was on there. Told you guys. It's a goal. Have faith, Ozan. Have faith. It was a goal. It was on. The right back kept him on side. Chichawa. This fella here. Yeah. Yeah. He's on side. I don't even know what the debate was. Great cross there from Robbo. Beautifully weighted pass there. 2-0. Thank God. Looks like we're heading into the next round. No extra time. Having said that, hey, let me not jump the gun. You guys already know what happens with 2-0 leads when it comes to Liverpool, right? Yeah, we seem to fold. So let's not get too excited. But at this stage, we are 2-0 up. I will still bring on Ekatike and use the saying of, the best form of defending is attack. So bring on your attackers there. Bring on Chiesa at some point. Bring on Ekatike. Bring on Frimpong as well. Why not? And just extend the lead even further. Just got a super chat here from Ozan. Big up Ozan as always. As has ruled that out, winning the FA Cup due to the. Big up yourself, Ozan. Appreciate the super chat there. Let's see if the fade, is a good omen for me and for us, I should say. So yeah, let's see. No, I don't want Liverpool to be complacent now. I need Liverpool to step up and play positive football. Don't get all lethargic or take the foot off the gas. Keep going. Make it 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. Extend the lead in that manner. That's what real teams do. That's not, we're not a team that are surprised by being 2-0 up. No, this is bread and butter for us. So let's present that way. Oh, hey, Van Dijk, what are you doing? Van Dijk for he was prime Ronaldinho there trying to dribble on that left wing. He needs to relax. I know that's one of his idols, but come on. Now is not the time to bring those skills out right now. Not at all. Bueno, he's a decent player, that Bueno. He's got a good left foot on him. Mosquera. Oh, gets past two players there. Chips over McAllister. No, it wasn't a booking. I feel like Mosquera dived there, to be honest with you. Lucky team to get a free kick, to be honest with you. Angel Gomez. Nice cross there. Punched away by Ali. Mane tried to do the uplift shot there, but too much on it in the end. Chapo chasing the ball. Some more Van Dijk. He's really struggling against Okadora today, isn't he? He's probably thinking, what did he have for breakfast today? Just can't handle him whatsoever. Unreal. Lovely case to showing there. He's fouled. Free kick to the res in the centre box there. Jones to Robbo. Salah up against Bueno. Passes to Szoboszlai. Jones, man on. Nice touch from McAllister. Shoot! Decent effort there. Needed to add a bit more of an uplift on that shot there, so it's a bit more higher up rather than a low shot. Robbo to Ingamoa, turns, takes on the fullback. Look at that. Look at the skills. Look at the skills. Oh, so close there from Rio. Whiskers away from scoring a goal there. Look at the dribbling there. Look at that. Something Gakpo dreams of doing. Gets past two players. Boom. Ah, so unlucky. What a player he is. What a player. Armstrong, a former Southampton striker, comes on to replace Angel Gomez. So I think they're going for maybe Okadora and Armstrong up top as the two strikers, and then maybe Mane playing behind as a number 10 because he can play in that sort of central attacking role at the minute. Looks like he's occupying the left wing a bit more. Oh, for real. Was about to nick it there. Moscow one step ahead. Mm, 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 mm. Alisson. Nice pass there. Good pass from Spurs. I love that. Ah, Jones unable to control the ball down. Hey, Johnson almost gave the ball away there. Nah, he's onside. That was a great pass. Ball touch there. Okadore, even worse touch there from the striker. He's all muscle at this stage, isn't he? Hasn't shown any attacking instincts whatsoever. He's been brought in to push Van Dijk around, it seems. Alistair. 62, 63 minutes played now. Come on. Slot, what are you doing? Put some new subs on. Give the likes of Trenioni, a bit of a run out. Or a day before Morrison. That'd be a nice touch there. Alistair. Not the best of passes there, to be honest. Too much flat on that ball. Ruin Gamoa. Come on. Oh, gets past Chachawa. He falls to the ground. Makes him look silly. Holds off Mosquera, who's a very physical and powerful defender, by the way. Made that look very easy. Mosquera. Coming back. Got a comment here from Femi. He said thoughts on City against Newcastle, gentlemen. Are they playing right now? Let me have a look. Are they playing tomorrow? That's going to be a great game. Newcastle haven't been in great form, but look, this is the FA Cup. Anything can go. But I would probably say you'd favour Man City to win that one. But you never know. It's at St James's Park, which can be a fortress if they play to their strengths. But let's see if they are able to step up tomorrow. Gapo, poor control there. Robbo, the cross. So he puts it away for a corner kick. No, Gakpo's onside. Totti kept him on there. Robbo with the cross. Nice cross there from Robbo. I thought you read that really well as well. The ball's like the corner kick. Like switches it. Lovely control from Rio. Oh, lovely feet there. Yeah, he's a joy to watch. Oh, my client is coming onto the pitch with his best friend in Jeremy Frimpong, Rian Gamoa substitute. And look, fair play to the kid. He did unbelievable today. For me, man of the match. I'm gonna announce it early, straight up. I know you're announcing my match reaction shows, but I gotta say it out loud. He was fantastic today. Absolute joy to watch. He looks a bit tired. He's worked his socks off today. Fair play to him. Mama Salah getting substituted as well. All eyes on him. How is he going to react as he gets off the pitch? He'll be all right. Frimpong comes on to be a direct replacement on that right wing. So Florian on the left, Frimpong on the right. Hopefully, we can produce some more magic on the pitch now. I was gonna say, nah, Ozzie, I have to disagree, bro. Robbo, one goal, one assist. Fair play, fair play. I've just been very impressed with Rio, but no, that is a fair shout as well, to be honest. Come on, get the ball off him then. This is what I'm saying. McAllister is just it's too easy to get past. Good interception there from ground back. PSG getting, I'm not gonna say that word, getting destroyed by Monaco. There goes the slip. Are they? Let's have a look. PSG Monaco. Oh, you're right. 3-1. Bradley Barcola scores for PSG. What does that mean for Liga? Let's have a look. They're still at the top of the table. That's no big deal there. Nah, they'll be all right. Even if that's the loss, it's not a big deal because they've played each other quite recently, didn't they, in the Champions League? And I believe Monaco were 2-0 up, and then ended up being a 2-2 draw, wasn't it? So yeah, exciting games between the two French sides. I'm back. Gakpo. Mm. Ping pong. Good cross. How much does this help for Galatasaray? The spelling of Galatasaray is wild, Ozan, by the way. um, how does it help? I think it gives the team a bit of a boost. It gives Arne Slot a bit of a headache. I say a bit because I feel like I know the answer to this anyway, but it gives him a headache in terms of who he starts because I thought Rio was fantastic in this game and Gakpo for me has done okay. You know, so does he stick with Rio on the left hand side or does Gakpo revert back to his left wing position? So that's one form of headache, I guess, in terms of team selection there. Mohamed Salah has scored today, so any goal for a goal scorer is a boost in their confidence. Robertson, you know, like you mentioned, Ozan, a goal and assist today. What does that mean for the team selection for left back? Does Kirkes start or does Robbo get consecutive games? Nonetheless, even if he doesn't start, at least we know, you know, he's produced well in the previous game and it would be a viable option if needed in that game. Jones, that's what I'm talking about. And you've got the likes of Curtis Jones who have been knocking on the door. I feel like his omission from the lineup hasn't been justified. Personally, I think whenever he's played, we've looked a stronger outfit as a collective. And McAllister has done well, to be fair, but I don't think he's been miles ahead of Jones. So this is another team selection headache there for Slot. Does he give Jones the start alongside Gravenberch? For me, it's thoroughly deserved. Because in that type of game, in that kind of environment, you have to make sure that you have players that are ready to fight. And I don't mean, you know, UFC kind of punches or anything like that. I'm talking about fighting on a football field, winning battles, not messing around, being physical, winning your duels. And I feel like you get that with Curtis Jones, who will play with passion and aggression and fight for the badge. So for me, you know, based on how he's performed today, he's performed really well. And that puts him in a good contention to start in that next fixture as well. And we've got a few days left. We're playing Galatasaray on Tuesday. Today's Friday, so we've still got a few days for the players to rest and recuperate as well. So it puts us in a great position. You know, we're 3-0 up at the minute. I know it's Wolves and say, oh, don't get too ahead of yourself. It's a team that's bottom of the table. Yes, but we lost him the other day, and look how everyone's been ridiculing us, haven't they? So, you know, we've gotten our revenge to an extent, or we've learned from our errors, or we learned that, you know, we were terrible that day. We need to really step up, which we have done today, especially in the second half. First half was, yeah, a tough watch. Second half, I'm wide awake now. I'm full of beans and full of energy now. And that's what goals does for you. So I think it puts us in a great position. It gives us, you know, a bit more confidence going into that game. So yeah, looking forward to that fixture. I really am. And plus, we lost there in the group stage, or shall I say, the first phase of the Champions League. So we need to make sure we get our revenge, like we have done with this fixture today against Wolves as well. This is the Kurt I know and love. I totally agree. Rest in peace, Dara Azizi. Man was so anti Jones. You know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I've always rated Jones. I've always liked Curtis Jones, the way he plays, the way he applies himself on the pitch. Um, he's not a player that's going to command a starting position. He knows that he's good enough to play in this team, but he also knows that there are players that are ahead of him in the pecking order. But whenever called upon, he always gives his all, never shies away, and that's what you want from your squad players. And a player that knows what it means to represent Liverpool, which is a very, very important trait in my opinion. So I don't know. Some people have different expectations of Jones, or they just feel like he's mid, which I do not agree with personally. But yeah, that's everyone's entitled to their football opinion. But for me, I don't agree with that at all. Mhm. Local fans waving their flags in the air. Why not? Bro, how's McAllister still ahead of him? I have no idea, Ozan. I really don't. Now, I will give some flowers to McAllister. I think in the last few weeks he has performed to a good level. Not the McAllister level that we've seen over the last couple of years, but he has performed better. But I don't think Jones's omission from the team was justified. If that makes sense. I feel like Jones would have done the same kind of job, probably even better than what McAllister produced. So no, I don't think that selection has been justified. It's just due to what happened at Burnley, where they had a bit of a spat on the pitch, and unfortunately, he's having to pay the price. Well, so McAllister has to hold bench in Istanbul, Turkey, in my opinion. I co-sign that. I think he does. I think for me personally, I will start with Jones and Gravenberch. I think that would be the right balance in our midfield. Florian Wirtz is back as well, so for me, I'd probably start him at number 10 position and stick towards that right back and have Frimpong, on the bench, ready to come on and cause havoc, especially when the team is a bit leggy towards the second half. I think that's a perfect time to bring on a player like Frimpong who has electric pace. So that would be my tactical plot there. So a sneak preview of the game coming up on Tuesday. Nice. Oh, that was a strong tackle, McAllister. I think it's more of a landing rather than impact from a challenge there. Also, in Istanbul, our midfield trio has to be Grav and Curtin with Ozzie's client as a 10. I agree. That would be my midfield going into that fixture as well. I agree. Yeah, it was the impact there, wasn't it, on McAllister? Not malicious. He was definitely trying to get the ball there, but of course he's felt the follow through there. Unfortunately, hopefully there's no severe impact on that injury there. Kirk and Sobel on the left and right flanks. Even Van Dijk, there it is. Yeah, I think Kirkers would be the right fit for that fixture as well. Ibu Kanate is coming on right now to replace Virgil van Dijk, getting a bit of a breather, which he never does, to be fair, even though it's 10 minutes. Doesn't look good so far. Actually, hold on. He's being picked up now. Might be worth taking off McAllister just for precaution basis there. Doesn't look like a severe injury, but you just don't want to take a risk, do you? Is he being replaced? I think he is. Who's coming on? Trenioni? That's good. Good to see Trenioni get some minutes as well. Um, Ozzie, bro, I'm serious. You have to get another fresh fade ahead of the next FA Cup round, and the tradition has to continue. Okay, let me see when the next FA Cup match is. FA Cup fixtures. Let's see when it is. That's hilarious. Um, uh, Let me see. I know they're not announced in terms of the opponents, but at least you still have a rough idea of when those fixtures will be played. Let's have a look. So it's not sixth round, the quarterfinals. So the quarterfinals will be in April, first week of April. So yeah, I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure I get the fresh fade. I'll keep that in mind for the next FA Cup fixture. Why not? Let's see if the tradition is real. Or should I say? Should I say the fresh fade is a good luck omen? Let's see if it's real. Pong, decent shot there. Straight at the keeper though. Come on, ref. Should let that one go. All in the comments says we're winning the FA Cup, bro. If you do, horrible season, but let's make sure we leave you something. I agree. If we win some silverware, it's something for us to hold on to, I guess, or a slight silver lining to a terrible season, in my opinion. Okay, there for Wolves. Harry Morrison gets to make his debut, which is great to see. Replacing Cody Gakpo there. Looks like Verts is playing centrally and Morrison will play on the left-hand side. As it appears at the minute. Good control there from Morrison. Finds Joe Gomez. Oh, Joe Gomez is fluky nutmeg, but hey, we'll take it all day long. That's lovely pass to Frimpong. Ah, a bit too heavy there. Ozan says that Besiktas play Galatasaray in their derby tomorrow. I'll be keeping an eye. Oh, that's definitely one to keep an eye on, I guess. Yeah, I might even check it out myself. So if they lose that fixture, I think that could definitely have an impact in terms of their morale going into the fixture against us on Tuesday. Good interception there from Trenioni. Nice pass to Robbo. Ground back to Szoboszlai. To Jones. Back to Szoboszlai. Shoot Szoboszlai. Rob. Oh, Morrison swiped that effort there, unfortunately. Someone probably should have shot there himself. Oh, Frimpong. Rise the low cross to Jones, but blocked there by Gomez. Another Gomez. They got plenty of Gomez in their teams, don't they? Corner kick for Liverpool. Benioni. Round back. He tries to pass it to Kanate, but Kanate completely misses the ball. I think the ball went behind him, to be fair. He just completely miscued it. Completely miscued it. Yeah, to be fair, the ball was behind him, so wasn't able to see. Oh, great turn from Frimpong. Come on, ref. That's a free kick. He's pulled his shirt. 4 minutes of stoppage time. And the game will conclude. Thank God. No extra time or penalties today. Ozan says, bro, my keyboard just does a madness whenever I type in Galatasaray. Yeah, that spelling is wild for Galatasaray. I can't even pronounce the amount of letters you've added there. So I'll just keep it simple and pronounce the name of the team the correct way. Ping pong. Sorry, ping pong. Florian Wirtz. Oh, Johnston. Great pass from Johnston to Huang Hee-chan. Oh my God, he scored. Oh, that's annoying. That was something out of nothing there. Oh, that's so annoying. Can't even hold on to a clean sheet today. Terrible. Yeah, no clean sheet. So annoying. Literally one boot over the pitch from Johnston. And then Hwang Hee-chan, through on goal, left foot finish into the bottom corner. Disappointing. Not the way I wanted the game to end, because 3-0 for me was a warranted result based on our performance today. Don't think they deserved the goal personally, but here we are talking about us conceding a goal, unfortunately. Quite frustrating. So was like Robertson one of the last two men at the back, but just didn't do anything. Yeah, we just always concede in the 90 plus minute, don't we? So annoying. That one I'll just say is just a bit on the lucky side because the keepers booted it over top and in an area where you're not expecting keepers to actually land the pass with one kick so close to the other half of the pitch in terms of the area. But yeah, it's still disappointing nonetheless. Good control from Treniani. Ping pong to Vets. Going back, can he score? Jones going back. That was offside. Yeah, Jones offside there. Hmm. Come on, Johnson, what are you waiting for, fella? Take the goal kick. Is there something happening on the pitch? What's going on? Not sure what's happened there. Kieran Morrison running the ball. He's fouled there. Free kick to the Reds. Yellow card for the Brazilian midfield as well. Yeah, it's definite red, yellow card there. This is Florian Wirtz's range right now. He scored a goal like this for Germany a few months ago. Similar position. Can he do it again? Oh, slightly too much lift in the end. And that is the final whistle. Liverpool well, finally victorious in the end with a 3-1 result against Wolves. In the end, it ended up being more of a revenge scenario rather than a repeat in terms of another defeat there. But we are now through to the quarterfinals, which is a very positive outlook there for Liverpool. But look, overall, a better performance in the second half. In the first half, we were quite boring to watch, let's be honest. Second half, we stepped it up. Goals coming, I forgot who's even scored the goals today. Goals coming from the likes of who we got? Who we got? Robertson, of course. How can I forget Robertson's goal? Mohamed Salah tapping 2 minutes later. Curtis Jones with the close range finish. And then you've got Hwang Hee-chan with the last minute consolation goal, which of course doesn't really impact the game or the result as such. But it would have been nice to have walked away with a clean sheet. But hey, beggars can't be choosers at this stage. I'm glad that we won the game, which is a positive for us as we go into our next game with a bit more confidence. And we also progress into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So overall, pleased with the result, pleased with the win, and looking forward to the upcoming fixture against Galatasaray on Tuesday. Um, Ozan says, I think we get the win in Istanbul, Ozzie. I think we do. I think we'll get the win there as well. As I said, great stream. Big up yourself, Ozan. Thank you for your company as always. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. In terms of upcoming shows, I will be doing a match reaction in about 30 minutes or 30, 45 minutes, I would say. So once I'm ready, you'll have, if you've hit that notification bell, you'll know exactly what time I go live. So I'll go live between 10:30 to 11. So yeah, we'll do a wrap-up show and speak about the game. And yeah, feel free to get involved and have your say as well. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, stay safe, and I hope to speak with you all very, very soon. Goodbye.